When you're finishing a piece of music, what can often happen is you get an ever growing list of problems to fix, and pretty soon it gets extremely overwhelming. At this point, you can often find yourself getting lost in detail and forgetting what the purpose of the track is in the first place. This point is very dangerous because what you can end up doing is just giving up. And what I'm going to show you today is that by avoiding fixing some of the problems and really focusing on the most important problems, you're likely to make much better music and much more progress with your music. The question becomes, how do you decide what the most important problems are? Because sometimes, not always, but sometimes the most important problems aren't the most obvious ones. Why worry about the kick and the bass EQ if you're going to completely change the bass line or the bass sound? The thinking is, well, I'm going to have to fix this at some point anyway, so I might as well do it now. A much better way is to think, okay, what is the most important problem that I need to fix now that lies on top of other problems? That if I fix this, then either the other problems will go away or they'll become much easier to fix. And the way that I determine what the right problem is to fix at the right time is by using purpose. So for example, I'm working on a piece of music for my album right now called First. And essentially the purpose of it is to express the feeling that I had when the AI explosion sort of happened for me. So first of all, there was doubt, and in using the tools like ChatGPT and things like that, there was a dawning realization of how powerful they are. And then I'm in this kind of awe state, equal amounts fear and equal amounts excitement at the same time. So really this first piece is to express that emotional arc. I listen to the piece of music and then I think, okay, so what in this music isn't working with this emotional arc? What is conflicting with it? How is this piece of music not expressing that? And later on in the process, it may well be something like an EQ problem. But earlier on in the process, it's going to be something more about the actual music itself. And that's where I'm at right now with this track. I've been changing some of the lyrics. I've been changing some of the performances that I've been doing. I've been altering some of the backing so that it more closely reflects this purpose. And in doing this, in using the purpose to determine what to focus on when, you avoid getting completely overwhelmed with this laundry list of things that you think that you have to do and you might not actually ever have to do. And instead you focus on the most important problems so that you're not double fixing things and doing things multiple different times. And at the same time, you're able to maintain this zoomed out focus on what the purpose of the piece of music is. Because of course, the purpose of fixing problems in the music is to serve the purpose of the music.